and welcome to GreyNoise University. I'm Brad Chiappetta, and this module is part of our GreyNoise Product Overview training series. This module will cover how to query the GreyNoise Noise dataset using the GreyNoise query language. The GreyNoise query language, or GNQL, allows you to search through the GreyNoise Noise dataset to find IP addresses that have been scanning the internet with common attributes. The GreyNoise documentation page gives you a complete list of all the keys names supported when querying the data. Let's start with a simple example of searching for all the IPs the GreyNoise sensor network has observed in the last day. We do this by using the last seen key and giving it a value of 1 lowercase d. This indicates the time frame of all of yesterday plus today. It is also the smallest increment of time supported. Additional time frames, like 1 week or 1 month, are also supported. The left panel provides some basic stats on the query performed, giving the total number of IP addresses returned and a breakdown of things such as source countries, destination countries, and classification. Above the right panel is an export button. This is available for some subscription users or while you are conducting a trial. The export button allows the query results to be downloaded in CSV or JSON format. The exported data captures the query results in a file format that can be stored at another system, such as a ticketing system or another analysis feature. The right panel provides a summary card for each IP returned in the query. These cards offer basic information on each IP in the response, such as classification, the list of associated tags, and the organization name associated with the IP address. If we click on one of these IPs, we can see the IP details for that specific indicator. The different values on the IP details page can also be available to build in the query. Let's click on the organization name and see how that gets added to the query bar. We can examine the content of the query bar to see how the organization search parameter is used. In addition, the query bar also has a tab completion option to help identify which keys to use. For example, if I begin to type the word path, it auto-completes to web.paths. Then, after I hit tab, I'm able to add a value, such as robots.txt. By default, terms are combined with an AND, meaning that performing the query last seen 1 day classification malicious indicates that all IP addresses must meet both of these search criteria. However, you can also join terms with an OR and use parentheses to provide an AND between those groups. For example, if we wanted only malicious and benign IP addresses for the last day, we could go ahead and wrap the classification OR within parentheses, like this. Additionally, since there are only 3 classifications, another way to perform the same query would be able to actually subtract a classification from the results, which would mean putting a minus sign in front of the term to subtract. Here are a few other examples of common queries. First, we can search for all IPs tagged with the log4j tag, seen in the last day, where there is no VPN or Tor information provided. Now, we can search for all IP addresses tagged that have scanned for port 8443 in the last day. Finally, we can search for any IPs related to a specific CVE, seen in the last day. Be sure to provide a key value when searching in the search bar to ensure that you are searching in the expected values. For example, make sure to type in user agents with a value rather than just searching for that value alone. Additionally, when searching with something with a space in their name, such as searching for a country, be sure to wrap that in quotes. But when you are using wildcards, be sure to remove those quotes. This concludes the training module. If you have any questions on the topics covered, please reach out to support@greynoise.io.